Okay, the Ten of Swords. It's a pretty negative card, to tell you the truth. I think that's pretty obvious from the image here. There's a guy laying on the ground with 10 different swords sticking out of his back. And these swords are extending up through the sky, up into the darkness above it, which on some level is showing that this sense of being at rock bottom, this really heavy, dark, just feeling of absolute ruin, being stabbed in the back perhaps, but really it's just like things can't get worse. It's kind of just this really rock bottom kind of energy. And it's kind of showing with the swords going up through the sky there that it's actually this situation is the outcome of negative thinking. That these things actually are, you can look at the swords as stabbing into the person's back, or you can sort of look at them as sprouting out of his back and growing out of his back and growing up into the sky, and really just showing that like this idea of negative thoughts coming to fruition and being the ultimate thing that brings this sense of being kind of down for the count and being at wit's end in a sense. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot to talk about here. It's just, in the Crowley deck, it's the word that's associated with it is ruin. So if you do get this card, the most positive thing to draw from it is that the worst is over very often. It's that it's only uphill from here, and there's always the positive to be gained from the negative. These negative cards that come up and present negative, difficult situations always have their positive outcomes as well, so always keep that in mind. But in general, I mean, I must admit this is probably the heaviest card, the most difficult card in the tarot. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully your situation is not so bad. Just remember that there's always a positive to come out of the negative. And join me in the next video where we're going to talk about the Page of Swords. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you there.